What's going on, everybody? This is Money Matt and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're starting a new series called the Free Team, where every single person on my team you'll be able to make for free without having to pay any MT in NBA 2K19. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out some of my other videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, so now I'm going to go over some of my free cards I'm going to use. I don't have a ton of really good cards, but I think that's good. I think that'll make it exciting because we'll be able to get new cards and we'll make the team better as I get farther on the token rewards and in the card collector levels and all that different stuff. So for point guard, I have a couple locker code cards, a couple reward cards, and what I decided to do is I decided to use Maurice Cheeks, and I will show you guys why right now. 92 offense, 98 defense, but 3 Hall of Fame badges: pickpocket, pick dodger, defensive stopper, as well as 13 more gold badges. But this guy is really good on defense. As you guys can see, 88 mid-range, which is good, 81 3, which is serviceable, and he's got pretty much 90 plus in all his pass ratings. And there you go, 97 steal. If they're playing a regular sized point guard, this card is really good because he can get a ton of steals. He can lock down their point guard, which a lot of the times other people like to use, and so yeah, that's why I decided to go with Maurice Cheeks. Now for the shooting guard position, there were some options. Again, I had a couple good this day in history cards, which are locker code cards. Yeah, if you guys don't know about locker codes, then locker codes are really good. You can either look up like locker codes on YouTube, or you can just go to the NBA 2K19 My Team Twitter, and there are some good cards in there. So I didn't go with one, I went with the token reward, but like I said, Maurice Cheeks is one. Eddie Jones, definitely one of the better, at least Ruby, if not all around guards in the game, shooting guards in the game. He's really good on offense and he's very good on defense as well. 84 mid-range, but he's got a 91 3. And his dunking isn't the highest rating, but it's still really good in-game. 87 ball control, so he can speed boost. And there you go, 91 steal again. So I've got a really good defending backcourt. And yeah, that's going to be super big when you're playing teams that have got like really good offensive players and all that. If you have defensive players that can do well against them, then that's super helpful. Now for the small forward position, I could have gone with people like Larry Nance or someone of that variety. James Posey is still a really good card, even though he's only an emerald. But the player that I decided to go with, I decided again to do a good defensive player because I think defense is really important this year in 2K if you have good defensive players. And that guy is Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, 94 overall defense, 5 gold badges. As you can see, a lot of defensive badges, such as pickpocket, stuff like that. 87 mid-range, 83 isn't the best, but I usually don't really use him that much on offense. 86 ball control, he can speed boost. 71 steal, which isn't the greatest, but he has really good animations, so that's if not the same, it's even more important. So for power forward, I think power forward is definitely one of my better positions that I have for free players. There are a lot of sapphire rewards that people like to use for power forward if they're going for like a budget squad or something like that. But I decided to go with another locker code, Bob Pettit. Bob Pettit is super good. 15 Hall of Fame, or not Hall of Fame, gold badges. Mid-range deadeye is there. Pick and popper, hustle rebounder, catch and shoot. and he's got pick and roller, relentless finisher, post spin technician, and a bunch of other super good badges. And he's got really good post stats. As you guys can see, he's got a 91 mid-range, a 92 3, and not the greatest dunker, but he's got a decent block, and he's a really good rebounder, which is definitely something that I look for in my power forward positions. But one of the main things is that he's got that base 11 release, which a bunch of people like to use. It's very difficult to guard. And for the center position, I went with yet another This Day in History locker code card. It's Bob Lanier. 15 gold badges again, pick and popper gold, catch and shoot gold, hustle rebounder gold, posterizer gold, drop stepper gold, acrobat gold, pick and roller gold, relentless finisher gold. So that's a lot of very good gold badges to have for a card, especially when you know you're getting all these cards for free. They won't cost you anything. He's really good in the post. He's got a 94 mid-range, which is super good. His 3 isn't that good, but with that 94 mid-range, you don't need the greatest 3. He's a good dunker, being a center and being pretty tall. He's got a really good block, really good shot contest, really good rebounding. And yeah, that's why I actually used this card for a while when I first got him, and he is a super good card. If you guys are looking for a center and you were able to pick him up, I would definitely recommend. So off the bench, I decided to go the same thing with another point guard, another shooting guard, another small forward, another power forward, another center. And for my point guard, I decided to go with Damon Stoudemire. As you can see, A+ 3-point scoring, A+ playmaking, and this card is super good. 92 offense, he's got 5 gold badges, and this card has an 87 mid-range, a 91 3. He isn't the most athletic, but he's got 91 ball control, really good playmaking stats, as you guys, because he was A+, as you guys could have seen. And yeah, that's why I chose him for my backup point guard. For backup shooting guard, I don't really use a lot of these cards, but I was kind of deciding between Isaiah Rider and Hersey Hawkins. I looked at Hersey's card, and he's got a 92 mid-range. Isaiah Rider, another good card, but he isn't as good of a shooter. I think he's a little bit taller, but I was looking at his stats, and I decided to go with Hersey Hawkins. So 90 offense, 82 defense, 5 gold badges again, all shooting badges, really good shooting badges. As you guys can see, catch and shoot, limitless range. He's got a 92 mid-range and 89 3, which is really good for a Ruby card, especially with those badges that he had. Not the most athletic card, but you know, he's just kind of out there to shoot, and that's why I chose him. Now for a small forward card, I was thinking about Larry Nance, but I ended up going with Giannis. He doesn't have the greatest stats or the greatest badges, but this card is super tall, and if you need a bucket, as you guys probably know, any Giannis card is really good just because of how tall he is. You can move him to basically play any position if you want. So not the greatest badges, but I was mainly looking for more of the height. Now for power forward, this was another easy choice. It was Dirk Nowitzki with corner specialist gold, deep range Jedi gold, difficult shots gold, pick and popper gold, a ton of really good shooting badges. This card is a really good shooting card and definitely one of the better token rewards, at least at the amethyst level. And I honestly still use this card on my best overall team. And yeah, he's just a really good shooter. He's really good in the post. Not the fastest or the most athletic or the best defensive, but he's just a really good card. And for the center, I was thinking about one of those Ruby guys, but I decided that I was going to go with Manute Bol here, as I was deciding between him and Sean Bradley. They're both super. Again, not the greatest card or best badges, but he's just super tall. And as you guys will see, he's just a really good card. It's really difficult to go inside the paint with that 92 block and good rebounding stats. So yeah, this is the team that I chose, my free team, and now let's get to the highlights. There was the highlights of that game. Now, I only played a domination game, but in the next episode, I will be playing a My Team Unlimited, just online game of this, and yeah, I hope you guys liked that little highlight montage, and here are the stats for the game. Dirk had 13, Bob Pettit had 11. I was forcing up some bad shots with him, that's why I have 1 for 7. He's definitely still a really good card. All these cards played really well. Even though we started out slow, I thought our bench was actually possibly better than our starters. Minute Bull, definitely really good inside. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, the next video will be against a person like on My Team Unlimited. Hope you guys are excited for that, and please, if you guys would like this video and subscribe, and also just check out some of my other videos, it would mean a lot to me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.